এভরিওয়ান, তারাস লাইফস্টাইল ওয়েলকাম। সবার কি অবস্থা? সবাই কেমন আছো? আমি অনেক দিন পর আমার এই সুন্দর জায়গাটা নিয়ে তোমাদের সাথে চলে আসলাম। আমি ভীষণ 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 অসুস্থ ছিলাম, বাট এখন ভীষণ ভালো আছি, ভীষণ চিলে আছি। তো তোমরা কি করতেছো আজকে? চলো আমি কি করি, আমার সারাদিন আমি কিভাবে কাটাই তোমাদের সাথে শেয়ার করব। আমার সাথে চলতে থাকো, অনেক এনজয় করবে। আর এনজয় করলে অবশ্যই একটা লাইক দিয়ে দিবে আমার চ্যানেলে। আর সাবস্ক্রাইবের কথা নাই বললাম, অবশ্যই করবে, না হলে নোটিফিকেশন পেলে আমার ভিডিও পাবে না। আর আমার ভিডিও দেখতে হলে অবশ্যই একটা সাবস্ক্রাইব করে বেল আইকন প্রেস করে রাখবে। চলো, আমি যখন যেটা করি সেটাতেই না আমি ভুলে যাই, সব কিছু ভুলে যাই, একদম ভুলে যাই। কফি লাভাররা কফি তো অবশ্যই পছন্দ করে, কফি না খেতে পারলে সারা দিনটাই যেন ঘুম 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 ভাব চলে, ঘুম যেন ছুটেই না, তাই না? আমি আমার কাজগুলো চেক করতেছিলাম, আমার ফ্রেন্ডের সাথে ভিডিও কলে একটু গল্প করতেছিলাম।
Almost finished my coffee. I love how, even though it's a spring, I still dress like a vampire. I was thought what a beautiful day. Everyone's out and about again. Well, today is a Tuesday, so not everyone. Some people have to work, but you know, a lot more than usual. Obsessed, by the way, with these blue fire escapes. I think, oh my god, it's so cool. Really catches your eye. I don't think it looks tacky. Okay, prime example of why I love city. It is incredibly small and compact at the same time. I run into friends literally all the time, and I absolutely love it. It really makes it feel like a huge college campus in a lot of ways. Anyway, Harry and I hung out here unexpectedly for almost an hour. He's the absolute best. We've been friends for like almost 8 years at this point. And now please enjoy this montage of Harry being the kindest heckler in the entire world.
Let's take a big run up. Open the chin. We can do it, sir. I can see you. Just do drop it. Lovely. Thank you. Why are you not I don't trust it. Let's do a little bit. British? Just me. He's California. I like that. So, very cool. That's out of the game. No, like a nice one.
That was so much fun. I'm so glad you guys got to meet Harry. He's a very good egg. Alright, we're actually going to take the bus to our next location because the weather is nice. I just want to stay above ground. So let's do that. I also think the bus in New York City is so underrated. The bus is really good on some roads. Here we are at the Oculus. This is the World Trade Center transportation hub and a mall. It's a mall. We're about to make a big purchase inside of there at a tech store. Alright, but first some quick specs on this bad boy. This was designed by one of my favorite architects, Santiago Calatrava. He is a Spanish architect, and I've actually had the pleasure of seeing a number of his works, including the Arts and Sciences Center in Valencia, Spain, which is where he's from. And I have to dig up some pictures of me in front of there. It was like circa 2019. I had really long, damaged, bleach blonde hair. I'll find some pictures. But anyway, here's another one, and I know that this bad boy cost $4 billion to make, which was double the original estimate. Baller, but apparently a pain in the ass for the city. Anyway, he's not even one of my favorites because I think it's super visually beautiful. It is beautiful, but anyway, I just know that he really pushes the boundaries of what is actually structurally possible. And all of his works really resemble like bones, living things, and like a lot of spines. Also for reference, it is right outside the World Trade Center, which is this big guy, and Ground Zero, which we can go take a look at in a few minutes. Look at all those little ants down there. Alright? This is the tech store, if you've ever heard of it. Outside, I made the purchase. There it is, by the way, in all its glory. I will show you guys the purchase I made once we get back home, but first, and it's a cool one, but first I'm going to show you guys round zero. This is where the original footprint of the Twin Towers was, and they have every single person's name printed out, organized by flight, I believe, and I just think it's really, really well done. I remember finding a YouTube video at some point showing what the life is like of the guys who go down there and clean it. My YouTube rabbit holes, you know. But anyway, would recommend coming to see it if you visit the city. Yeah, I think it's very well done. Let's get into it. Oh, okay. So this bad boy cost me a pretty penny, much like the Calatrava building. This also cost $4 billion. But the specs on this are very powerful specs. And I realized as I was buying this is the single biggest purchase I have ever made. It's been kind of hard for me in my adulthood to break free of my frugal mentality, but I really am trying to become more comfortable with spending money on the things that really matter. This is a laptop, if you guys didn't realize. And I just realized while my computer was crashing a couple months ago while I was trying to edit a video, technology should not be a bottleneck. It's just silly for me to not have the best possible machine for me to do my job. Anyway, not to make a huge deal out of this, but this is exciting. This has 64 gigabytes of RAM because video editing, especially editing 4K footage, which I do, and the more complex the project is with a lot of layers, like it just takes up a lot of memory. So I really upgraded the memory. I got more than what I actually need because that will future-proof this thing. And it also has 2 terabytes of internal storage. Yeah, the specs can go even up from here. I have a friend who has maxed out specs, and that's an $8,000 computer. But this should do. And I'm so excited to use it. Okay, I'll shut up and let's do a little ASMR here, shall we? I'll give you guys the first hello. Alright. We'll play this later. I actually don't have much time to waste right now because we need to get ready, so let's do it.
চলো এখন সাজুগুজু করে নিই, সাজতে সাজতে তোমাদের সাথে আর কি গল্প করবো। আচ্ছা, ছেলেরা তো মেকআপ করে না, বাট মেয়েরা তো খুব মেকআপ পেও। কে কিভাবে সাজো? আমি খুব নর্মালি সাজি, খুব একটা সাজগুজুর প্রতি আমার আকর্ষণও নেই এবং আমি খুব বেশি একটা জানিও না। জাস্ট মানে আমি সাজতে গেলে নিজেকে খুব হাসি পায়, মানে ভূত 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 লাগে, মানে এত তাড়াতাড়ি করিয়ে মানে জাস্ট হালকা সাজিয়ে মানে যতটুকু সাজানো যায় নিজেকে, এই তো।
For a few months now, I absolutely love it. Gucci Bloom, not sponsored, I wish. Importantly, it's been very fulfilling, and for that, I am super grateful. So, anyway.
ওকে, দেখতে দেখতে একদম ভিডিও শেষে চলে আসলাম। এখন আমার নাইট টাইম, আমি এখানে ঘুমিয়ে যাব। তো তোমাদের যদি ভালো লাগে আমার ভিডিওটা, অবশ্যই লাইক, শেয়ার আর অবশ্যই একটা সুন্দর কমেন্ট করে দিয়ে যাবে। আর সাবস্ক্রাইব তো করবেই, সাবস্ক্রাইব না করলে আমার ভালো লাগবে না। আমার ভালো লাগার জন্য অবশ্যই করবে। সো বাই বাই, গুড নাইট, টাটা।